So this is the spark plug that's come out of it, and that's going to give me an indication of what it's like inside in the cylinder. That's pretty crap looking. I'll put it in and see if it sparks, because if it does, then we know we're onto a winner with the ignition system. So there's a safety cutout down here, and this lever arm, the mower drive, isn't working properly, so I've just stuck a screwdriver in there now. There's no carburetor on it, so there's no fear that it'll start. I can get a better... We're getting a good healthy spark, and that's the old spark plug. I've just given it a bit of a clean. So at least the ignition's working. So the mower drive lever acts on a shaft, which acts on a pivot, which acts on another shaft, which comes all the way out down here at the front. And I've just put a adjustable spanner on here because it's stiff. And it's just got a big spring, and I suspect everything in here just needs a bit of freeing up, so I'll put a bit of WD-40 oil on it and give it a bit of a rattle. So it's still too stiff, but I have it disengaged, if that makes sense. I have it off, so it's safe enough to run now. It's going to need a good grease up this machine whenever it's done all these linkages and whatnot, and I know that that brake on this side is stiff, so that will need a bit of work as well. I would just like to get the engine running, even just to see if it runs first before I do everything else. Okay, so we've got fuel in the tank, everything's put back together. Well, not everything, but all of the required parts. I'm going to see if the pump works and sucks up a bit of fuel. Fuel's on. There it is, it's sucking it in pretty good. So the clever man might have disconnected the fuel line over here to see what comes out. Which is probably a good idea. So it looks like nothing so far, which is good, because any crud will then drip down onto this cloth. We're not getting any yet. What do I need to prime that little bubble? Definitely sucked up some fuel. We're not getting it, are we? It's not coming up. I wonder if a bit more fuel in the tank would help. It's an extremely big fuel tank. It's got to be 4 gallons, I'd say. The other option is to jack up the front of the machine, like that. Okay, it's gushing through now, that's good. Get that supply pipe in. Clip back on. A bit of a wipe. Right. Next stop. So we've got a spark. We've got fuel coming as far as the carburetor. We don't know if it's going through the carb yet. Will it run? Get the spark plug back in. Date on this machine is December 2003. That makes it 15 years old. It's doing alright for 15. Plug in and cap on. Choke on. While I have it handy, makes sense. Oh, we're running alright. Give it a shot more. Okay, so it's running a bit smoky. I'm gonna get out of the shed. Okay, so it's running a bit smoky, but it is running okay. So that gives me great faith in my ability to resurrect carburetors and make carburetor screws. I'll show you what I had. So this is all that remained of one of the carburetor screws. You can see the top of the thread had just sheared off there. That was inside in the carb, so I remade one of these, not out of brass unfortunately. It's an M4 thread, so I just made it out of a little screw and put a spring on it. And that has worked, obviously, because the machine's going, so I'm quite pleased with that. I do need to get another one in brass, I presume, because I think the tip will just rust up. And that won't do. But yeah, there you go, a Ferris. What's it? What's the model number? Let's find out. So there's the plate. It's a model number HW32KAR, so it's a Hydrowalk 32, 2003. Weighs 232 kilos. Wow, what a stomper. Cool, well we know it works. We're hoping the gearbox works, but we were told it was just the engine was a problem, so it's great. Great stuff. Alright, see you later. Thanks for watching.